No blood, no fire. You know how it's going down.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome back to Athlazon Zone. No blood, no foul, man. I'm with my guys as always. Introduce yourself, fellas.
Fago, man. We back in the building, man.
It's your boy Jay Blood. What up, though?
And what up, man? I'm Uncle Smooth. We got Vince in the background, man. And we here to talk sports as always. And it's been about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious to like cover everything that's been happening.
Yeah.
And we was talking before, like the most efficient way is to maybe get into the teams. So let's start with the number one team in Michigan, Cast Technicians, man. Like they balling, they on the tear, still undefeated, and man, A-Cuff been going crazy, man. And kind of want to just get in. You know, let's go to the Cast King game, big rivalry game. Tell me your thoughts on the game, and just kind of just get into it, man. Talk what you seeing, pros and cons of Darius A-Cuff.
Man, like it was that's a historical game, Cast King rivalry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Both teams came out with a lot of energy. Two great coaches in Steve Hall. Damn, wow.
George.
And George. Hey, we gotta set it over.
Yeah,
Two great coaches in Steve Hall and George. Man, they came out and they competed. Great performance by both of the guards. You know what I'm saying?
What was the vibes like, you know what I'm saying, in the building? Because I couldn't get in. You know what I'm saying? Tell me the vibes. Like,
Man, that was actually my first time going to a Cast King game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So they always said it. They the hypest. That's the hypest rivalry.
turn.
You know what I'm saying? A couple fights broke out. You know what I'm saying? So you know
okay.
it was that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? But I think in the building, I think Blood was saying Chaz had the better performance. You liked how he showed up. I was going with A-Cuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was he just so efficient. It looked like sometimes
Too easy.
it's just too easy.
Too
it might not
easy,
look like
dog.
he's doing this much because he makes so many shots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was another game we had made some tough shots. Good at, he don't get as much credit for the assists he make. You know what I'm saying? He make his teammates better. And they rolling right now. They the swaggiest team in Michigan right now.
No, that game,
Yeah.
the energy in there was crazy, man. You could tell, it was like the energy of a rivalry game.
Yeah.
A-Cuff, man, he started off hot. I think he came out, hit their first, first six. He had 3 straight buckets. And, piggyback on what Joe said, I think sometimes we get a little bit spoiled just on how easy it looked. Like, we like, yeah, keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you got to pace yourself. And just looking back on the game, like, man, he scored and he got his teammates rolling. I mean, he made some great passes. You know what I mean? So he was responsible for a lot of points on Cass. And Chaz looked good that game, though, man. I liked just, how composed he was, man.
His
And,
energy, too, like, you know what I mean? And then, like, how he forcing it. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
not forcing it in a bad way, but he pushing that pace was better, was what I should have said. You know what I mean?
in the fourth quarter, man, he had some tough shots, man, like to really keep them in the game. And, when they was making a run, man, he was the one either, scoring it or creating for somebody else to score. And I was just impressed with that, man, with, Cass having such a great defense. He was still able to, do what he do.
Let's talk about the supporting cast, you know what I mean, on Cast Tech. Because I know we were talking earlier as far as, like, everybody's players kind of, like, up. And, they got, they athletic, they're making good decisions. And, so speak to their supporting cast. And let's talk about A-Cuff shooting. Vince said he probably had, like, 75% from the three. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't miss. So, like, what y'all think about, like, the squad?
I like their squad overall, man. I was noticing when they was making their run back in December, and just seeing A-Cuff and then seeing how well they played as a team, like the chemistry there, and they feed off each other pretty well. Trayvon Cooper for Cast Tech, he's somebody that I've been watching. I like his energy, just the way he finishes around the rim. Him and A-Cuff, they kind of got this GP Rain Man type of alley-oop vibe going on right now.
Yeah, I done seen a couple of them, you know what I'm saying?
man.
I don't know how many it's been officially, but I done seen 2 for sure.
Yeah, and we talked about CJ before as well, man. He's been playing pretty well, pretty consistent, and man, it seems like the whole squad is playing with a little bit more confidence.
They also just played against Flint Beecher.
Flint Beecher.
Yeah, so playing against Beecher, Robert Lee Jr., really good player. They won that game, and I know that game was 69-63. And, you know, A-Cup kind of, you know, came out, got it done again, man. It was efficient. I think he had 20, 22, somewhere around there. And just, you know, came out and got the dub. So, like, I thought that was, like, because I think we were talking about it. That's going to be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, for sure.
They showed up and showed out. You know what I mean? Any thoughts on this game?
Not on this game particularly. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. I wasn't surprised, but it was like, I think it was a statement them coming out and beating Beecher like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think they heard rumblings of us saying that they not playing like the toughest schedule.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think they going out there and proving like, yo, we'll beat anybody. You know, and I think that's what they show from, you know, the 3-game stretch with beating King, Beecher, and Renaissance.
Right.
And they
Solid
did it.
team,
Yeah,
you know what I
and they
mean?
did it convincingly in every game.
How much they score against Renaissance?
What was it?
110, 112.
112, help me say. Yeah. 112, dog. And that was a good game too, bro. And I feel like with Cass, I'm kind of looking forward to that Catholic League matchup.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to forecast too much, but, bruh, that's going to be a good game.
So we just saying they got the cities locked up. Like, Cass is in the bag. Hey, no.
I
Hey,
did
you know,
kinda- I
we
did
got
kinda do that.
we got to
Nah.
be careful because
You right.
lately, man, we say the pressure be on guys.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Pressure be on guys.
Couple coaches ran up to us like,
But it be
don't
on
mention
too.
us.
It be on, yeah. Hey, it be like the dads, the moms is pulling
Yeah.
up. Like, yo, I heard what you said about my baby. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, some of the coaches love that we kind of, when we talk down, it's that bulletin board material that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that target be on them
Yeah.
people back. You know what I'm saying? So
you undefeated number 1 in the state. You know what I'm saying? That's the target right there. We just kind of saying what we see.
Cass, do you want that on y'all back right now like that? I think they like that.
Cheeks
though.
don't care, dog.
I think they like that.
See, I like his professional demeanor, bro. Like out there on the court, nobody's speeding him up. Is it anybody y'all comparing this game to? Like y'all can think of? If you, I mean, you know, that's hard to do. High school to the pros, we skipping a whole level. But who he remind y'all of? Because he kind of just be chilling and then bye. You know what I mean? I don't want to say Dame Lil.
You
Nothing crazy.
don't want to say Dame Lil, but
it's a Dame Lil in there, dog. It's a little Dame Lil. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because like eventually he gonna finish above the rim. It's a little Dame Lil, and I mean, I know that's your man's.
No, I ain't mad at it. I mean,
But he efficient from the 3 too.
Man.
If he start shooting from range, like range, and
yeah, his game.
I think he
is
already
different,
shooting
man.
from range.
Yeah, he got.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm in logo Lillard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, but you saying that's in the bag already?
That's in the bag for sure. He did that against King a couple times.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You feel me?
That 3 ball he hit when I think it was right like at the buzzer right before the third was over with, man. Like,
Yeah.
that was from deep.
I like Brother Rice, man. And if we can get into some of Brother Rice, you know, previous games, they played at UAD and then at De La Salle. When then they got 2 quality wins against 2 good teams. They played determined, they played good, and they looked like they was turned up. What y'all thoughts on Brother Rice, man?
Man, I think they playing where everybody viewed them to play right now. You know what I'm saying? I think they got to keep that energy up, especially since the list dropped. You've seen a change in John.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I always said at the beginning that he had the most. He's sacrificing the most on that team.
Yeah.
But he does have to find ways to stand out, and I think he did that particularly against UAD.
Yeah, early.
You know what I'm saying? You've seen, his full scope. And, and he was arguably, people argue for him to be number 1, on that list. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that downhill midi, you know what I'm saying? And when he get into the rack, I feel like he aggressive, man. And that's kind of like how I like to see him play. But same with X. I like when X is aggressive. And
I think
down low. And
that was the best I seen X play personally against UAD.
Yep, because I feel like he came out, he really didn't score first quarter. It wasn't like he was missing shots or nothing. It's just everybody else had it going. And then second quarter, he turned up and just kept it going.
And then Kurt found his groove also.
Exactly. So I
know
think
what I'm
Kurt finished
saying?
with like 20-something. I know you high on Kurt, Jay.
Makes
Like,
sense.
he got a lot of like jab, one dribble pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? He pulling up from deep. Is that primarily his game and what it'll be on the next level at Louisville?
I mean, I mean, I think it'll be a part of it, and I think they're just the more he play, the more he matures, he's gonna continue to add on. Yeah. He a good shooter, man. I like when he get into his mid range. You know, like you were saying off that jab.
Yeah, he like a
mid-range
3 and D guy
pull-up,
almost on the next level. You know what I'm saying? Could you?
I think he's gonna be
like,
he gonna be more than a 3 and D guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see him locking up though. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think he would play, good defense, but I think what he got to offer on the offensive end is just be more than just spotting up, shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll do a little bit more of everything.
Okay.
But yeah, Brother Rice just seemed like it's getting around that tournament time, it's getting close to it. We only got a couple more weeks left in high school basketball, the regular season. So, at some point in the season, you most definitely want to catch that groove. And they last couple of games, they look like they done caught a nice little rhythm.
They grooving, dog. They went and got that loss back from De La Salle. So I feel like, man, this is a tough team, and I think it's the toughest team in the state. I would love to see, them go up against Cass Tech and just, see how that would shake out. And a lot of players, since the list came out, I know some of them ain't dropped on the gram yet, but it did drop on YouTube. You know what I mean? Everybody really know what's up. That's tapped in. And I feel like the play has risen, and a lot of players
for sure.
And just, like really maximizing their efforts. And even with Sonny, after taking that loss to Brother Rice, bounced back against Orchard Lake St. Mary's and got a good dub on Friday. Played really good. Thoughts on Sonny and UD?
I think, Sonny is prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even with that big loss to Brother Rice, he kept a cool head and he knew he had to get that win against St. Mary's the next game. And he did that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, especially with us, putting him at number one, it came with a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? And you've seen the energy when they played against Brother Rice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They threw a bunch of different people in him, trapped him.
Every chance
you know what I'm
got.
saying? Played him different ways off the ball screen, threw Kurt on him to, come out of the game with your confidence still and to go in and know you got a big game against St. Mary's, bro, and win. It just shows, why he's number one.
Who he
you know what I'm
is,
saying?
right.
Who he is.
I respect
Yeah,
that.
man. Now, Sonny, he like we said, he's one of our favorite, man, just off the strength of how he approaches the game. And, the Catholic League, tough, bro. It's tough. It's, night in, night out, you got to play against one of the better teams in the state.
Yep.
Like we said, Brother Rice, I'm pretty sure we all knew they was going to be prepped. But this is a great bounce-back game against St. Mary's. I think they still haven't hit they groove yet. I think they still got like a winning streak left in them as they continue to find, other players on their team continue to find their roles. But Sonny, he's still doing what he do.
I understand. All right, I want to talk big fella on UD, man. Xavier. He been playing pretty good, you know what I mean? I feel like he's a solid big fella, averaging like 17 and 8 on the year. And I was kind of impressed by him. He was fighting, with X all night and was like, X did his thing. Don't get me wrong, but I was impressed with his energy, and I felt like, he was like, it's things they can do with him to help them win as they get deeper in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Xavier Banks, man, he was a product of the trenches, man. We used to see him in there a lot. And he was always like high energy, high level intensity, man. Just like he always brought it.
He hitting them hook shots, bro, and that's like in high school, I appreciate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Over that left shoulder, he hitting that hook, man. So I'm like, man, he's straight down there. Like, look, wow, you know what I'm saying?
Nice little
So like, yo, if you can get that in high school, that's all you need, bro. Like,
For real.
so I feel like him and Sonny can make it happen, and I like young dog they got too. We got to shout out Leroy Jr. You know what I'm saying? They call him Lee, but he got range. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he kind of it seemed like he like Sonny understudy on like in a way.
Yeah.
Because you can see the way they communicate, but like I think this is a squad that we can't really count them out, even against Brother Rice, because any given night Sonny can go crazy. So,
I mean,
long-term thoughts on UD?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I still think they got a run left in them. Sometimes it take a while and experience for you to just find your role and to find your groove. And sometimes it's better that you do it late than early.
Yeah, and that lefty you talking about, he get on that rim.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised to see UD make a nice little run. But I'm expecting that.
All right, so let's get into Orchard Lake St. Mary's, fellas. Of course, they got Trey McKinney. They took their loss recently against UD, and they got 2 sophomores that made our initial preseason list, and we've talked about it before. But we got worried they were coming back that game versus UD, but then that was, I guess, scrapped. They got a date or something like that, or they were told they're gonna get a date but never got a date to officially return. So I just want to know what's the holdup. I don't know if it's the Catholic League. I don't know if it's, the MHSAA. I'm not sure what the holdup is, but what's your thoughts on this? And let's just talk about that and just get into like things they need to change.
Say that again, because I don't even know their name like that. The MHSAA.
Yeah.
Ain't that what it is?
Yeah.
Have we ever heard from them? Like have they ever spoken?
Like,
and
who
told
are
us?
they?
Yeah, like
They're
what's
like
their
what I'm
reason
saying?
for doing certain stuff? Like we don't even know. It's just been the same old rules forever. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the good
like
old,
what's the?
I don't know. I don't know.
You about to go somewhere crazy?
You say I stopped.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they got like the same old rules for no reason, for no rhyme or reason.
Yeah,
and it's really hurting the kids. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And there's multiple things if we're gonna talk about it. Like as far as the NIL deals, as far as shot clock.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna say it's keeping our game behind, but we're playing like a 1980 style of basketball type of vibe. It feels
right.
like.
And that's.
If you keep it a beam, man, it's not even. It's just more so prepping our kids for what's up next, especially the ones that's going on to play basketball in college.
You want them to be prepared.
You gotta be prepared. It's a shot clock in college. You know what I'm saying? So it's not realistic if you hold the ball for 40 seconds, penetrate to the basket, and pull it back out, and still run another play. Like that's not gonna be able to be played on. You know what I'm saying? It's not helping you. But no, some other things that need to change as well.
I think it's holding our refs back too, man.
Said our refs?
Our refs, man. Like
You said hold them back?
Yeah, because they be calling some games that just be crazy to me, man. When I watched the King Cast, players was literally tackling each other, and it wasn't no fouls called.
They
bro.
let them play tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like we not getting nowhere with that.
Even the UD Brother Rice game was a little physical.
Bro,
you know
slap. And we got no, like the refs got no respect for like our top prospects either, man. Like, why is that?
That's a very good question, bro. That's a very good question. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's like
explain as far as respect. What respect should they be showing our top prospects?
I mean, if he gets slapped in the head, he should get a foul call. If he get hit on his elbow, he should get a foul call.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, playing through stuff, but some stuff is just not basketball.
But just to play devil advocate, do you think that like sometimes that kind of grooms us into the players that we become, because like we got this reputation of like we ain't no crybabies, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
no blood, no foul.
Yeah, like everybody from Detroit, our rep is that we play tough. And I don't know if
we can play tough and smart, bro. Like
no, for sure. I agree with you on that.
So the refs, the shot clock, even like holding players back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
the travel rule, like we can't travel.
Yeah,
so that limits the exposure of our athletes.
Man, so who do we petition?
I don't know, man.
Can you get some and they almost on the line, a little petition or something?
I don't know, but they almost speak of it like it's never gonna change too. Like people talk about it with no hope of change either. People don't even try them.
Did we bring up the transfer rule? Do we want to change that as well?
So what's the official rule? We don't know how to change it. We're gonna figure it out. But at least we broaching the topic, dog. We're gonna talk about it. We want y'all to chime in and at least, hopefully somebody hear us and try to make some changes to kind of like modernize high school basketball in Michigan.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It'd be good to see a shot clock.
Man, I would love that. I mean, we can start there. The NIL and the transfer, if they can get that together too, it'll help us keep a lot of our top prospects that are younger here in Michigan, because it's like
that shot clock needed though. That's like top of the top in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean you should know, man. I know you played on a team where the other team I think was in the zone, and your coach didn't like it or something. And y'all kind of held the ball in the first quarter.
Oh yeah, Max, yeah. Kelso, bro. Bro, we was playing Troy High School, man. This is back in 2002. We playing Troy High School, and we had scored the first bucket. We up 2-0. They came down, missed. We got a rebound, and they jumped right into a 2-3 zone.
Okay.
And Kelso said, "Hold on." pull it out. Dog, this nigga,
With 7 minutes left in the first
with
quarter.
like 7 minutes left in the first quarter, he's like, no, they gonna play zone. We'll win this game 2-0. Just hold it. Bro, we just sitting at the court holding the rock, bro, at half, dog. I'm like, yo, we really about to do this, bro?
What was the score at halftime?
I don't even remember, bro.
was
It
low,
was a
low.
little super low. We was already low. We was running motion ball
Right.
good 7-8 times, bro. Like,
Man.
so
You really feel the shot clock. You need the shot clock.
we need
man.
a shot clock for sure, man.
All right, I'm on 100% agreement with y'all. Performances that, we got to look at like, okay, dog balling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk Malik, man. Malik Olafioye.
Mm-hmm.
Balling, man. He had some good games. I feel like,
Scored over 51 game and then followed it up with 37.
man. So
You know what I'm saying?
he got some offers. I believe Georgetown, Boston College, a couple others, Arizona State, I think it was.
Yeah.
Let's talk Malik and his ceiling, man. What y'all think about your boy?
I was discussing with somebody in the stands. Somebody's around high school basketball for a long time and evaluated a lot of kids. And he said the thing about Malik is like he haven't even really got started yet. Haven't been in a real situation where he can flourish and learn the game, and you know what I'm saying? So, and I see that in him too, as far as like, his athletic ability, his shooting ability. He got a lot of pieces that you just want to see come together in a competitive game. You know what I'm saying? When it counts. So, definitely, like I think the sky's the limit for him as far as picking the right school. Someone's gonna let him flourish as far as scoring. You know what I'm saying?
And
Picking
just a
his
good
spots.
system or something. You know what I'm saying? Like with a good coaching, like and that professional system. I think that's gonna do him some good too. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What you, Jay? What you think about Malik?
Shoot, nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This last stretch that he been on, he looked like he moved with an extra bounce in the step.
Yeah.
I think sky's the limit for Malik. Got a lot of potential. His athletic ability, to me, man, is like standing out. It look like he ain't got more athletic over time, but shot looking good.
Tough.
I'm impressed with this.
Y'all know me, man. I be quick to want to raise people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yo, we gotta up him, dog. Like, who dropping? You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta get, chill me out right quick.
Yeah.
Cause
you're easily swayable, huh?
yeah,
I'm swayable.
I'm swayable, man. I ain't gonna cap. I could be swayed, man. Somebody get to put a string of games together. I'm like, yo, I wanted to move like the stock market. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's one of the best in Michigan, and I feel like if he was on, let's say he was in the Catholic League, I feel like it'd be some different talks. But that's all hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta get into it. That's like you know how the pops circle up after the games. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna talk too crazy, but I do want to talk about River Rouge. They played up against Hamtramck.
Mm-hmm.
That was a tough competitive matchup with Keyshawn Fisher and Chuck Bailey Jr. Any thoughts on that game, that matchup? Let's talk about it. What's up?
I ain't get to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Up
In the
close and
flesh,
personal.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But-
and I wish we could have seen that one.
Yeah,
because
that gives you a different perspective when you really get to analyze the game up close and
see everything.
Facts. But I think ever since we was at Ferndale and he hit that shot to send him in overtime, I think he's really been building off of that. And to go against Hamtramck and put up 28 points and win the game against a top 5 senior, it's big and showing that like he's hungry and he's hungry to get better too. You know what I'm saying? And we said this is like what his first year playing at this level, organized basketball, man. It's pure raw talent. Look at the moves. You know what I'm saying? He look like a natural. You feel me? So, he only gonna get better, like we said. And I didn't think he was gonna jump this fast as far as putting up 28 against Hamtramck. That ain't easy.
Man, I posted on something he had posted. I just was like, hey, man, I heard you had 27, man. Good night. He was like, I had 28 to be exact. I was like, okay, I like dog. You know what I'm saying? So, I like they got that dub, but I know they played up against East Lansing the next day, back to back. And East Lansing got the best of them that day, best River Rouge. And sophomore guard who did not make our list like he should have. You know what I'm saying? Cameron Hudson, man, his people was in the comments. And like, they don't know, they're going to find out. So, I kind of tapped in, followed them, and I appreciated, like, I like that when somebody like I should be on this list and I'm not. And man, as you just looking at the highlights right now, man, what y'all think about his game? 6'5".
Oh, he look clean, man. He look polished. Nice jumper, smooth little pull up. And it seemed like he a nice, solid passer too, man. And this look like the sophomore class. Like I'm damn near ready to say
better than we thought.
No. I'm damn near ready to say our sophomore class could probably compete with any sophomore class in the nation almost.
Yeah, because we gonna bump him up to the 3.
I haven't seen him in the flesh again.
Averaging 25.
Averaging 25. You know what I'm saying?
You know where he at.
We see his people in the stands.
Yeah, we see
Charlie Bell, Mateen Cleaves.
we see
y'all trying to probably keep him up in East Lansing.
Yeah, what up, OGs? Tap
you know
in,
what I'm
man.
saying? Y'all probably trying to keep him up in East Lansing.
But
yeah, it looked like he got a solid game. You know, I don't want to say too much because I haven't seen him in person, but
game looks solid.
Yeah, I think what this list is good for, and reason why we started is to, you know, highlight and help motivate kids to make a list and to open up their opportunities more than what, you know, they think is in front of them right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be it's not, our list is not going to be perfect. You know, the first time, but it's about people motivating, getting better, and
we'll get on the radar, everybody, man. We, you know, we traveling, but I ain't been to Mackinac yet. It's some cat in Mackinac. He's 7'1". He got a mean step back. You know what I'm saying?
Front though, one thing I have noticed though, some of the kids that's coming down from, you know, outside of the city, that's coming down from, you know, say Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Kalamazoo.
They trying to get on the
Lansing,
list.
they trying to make a name for themselves, man. They coming down motivated, knowing that, hey, they might be in there. You know what I'm saying? Tapped in on our game.
Even old boy from like Port Huron North, Tyler Jameson.
Yeah.
He came and played, you know, Mac at Huron, and that was a good game. But you know, Mac took care of business. You know, Huron got the dub to kind of like, you know, brush past it.
Yeah, you know, I know we did our predictions on this one, didn't we?
Well, that was like in the comments. I mean, in the group chat.
That don't count.
It could.
it could. We highlighted.
It could.
Okay.
I think I chose Mac. Y'all gonna let me get away with it?
Hold on. Hold on, man. Hey.
I almost definitely chose Mac.
Hey, yeah, man. We should have went to this game. It was in Belleville yesterday on a good Sunday, but
we had practice, man. But
Makari Moore, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen. He a bull, man. Strong player. I love. He don't play around with the ball, man. He get down to he get into the buckets. So but I like Makari. He's strong guard, man.
Another sophomore.
And he pretty good on the defensive end as well.
Man, we got to get the sophomores up, man, with these summertime runs, bro.
Hey, what did y'all think about Tyler Jameson this game? I don't know if y'all saw the highlights, but
I did, and I felt like it's more of the same. I like him, man.
I was even more impressed.
Even more?
Even more impressed, bro.
He just go get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some, like, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, that little midi right there.
Look at that. You know what I'm saying? That look like Ricky right there, man.
He got the midi, though.
That's all you need right now.
Come here.
Yeah, man. He's tough, bro. I want to see more of him. I want to see him in person.
A lot of people was arguing for him to be top 5 too. You know what I'm saying? So
not yet.
You know, it looked like he's a top 5 talent though, but
so you know you special when you got 2 slides.
So he committed to Fairleigh Dickinson.
Like they're a respectable program.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Damn.
All right, so
he might go to Fairleigh Dickinson and do real good, bro.
And
get better at shooting and everything.
Yeah, bro. I can see that.
Tyler Lowry had a good game in his UPrep game, man. He had 18 points. My bad. He had 23. Xander had 18. This lefty can shoot. Like you said, the Jalen Brunson, you know, he quick.
He has some nice passes in this game, man. No, he's tough, bro. He's a scorer. Look like most definitely can shoot the rock. I like the way he was finishing at the basket.
Tyler Lowry.
Look way more confident, man. So it looks like he getting better as the season goes on. And I think that's what we're going to see out of UPrep. You know, we seen him lose some tough games, some close ones at Ferndale in 2 different tournaments. But I think the experience continue to help them, man. Continue to help them grow as a team.
I like the coach's energy.
Oh, Coach
you
B.
prep. I like his energy, man. He don't play,
He
do
got
it?
the 90s energy. He got the 90s energy.
He got that 80s energy, boy.
Man.
Yeah.
Flint Carmen Ainsworth gave Loyola their first loss. Chris McLavish, had a good game. I want y'all to talk about, young Ray Swimmer, swim life.
McLavish, we talked about him before.
Yeah, Sway Lee, man. He look like
He's
Sway Lee,
great
bro.
shooter from the outside, man. It seemed like he caught a rhythm early in this game and led his team to a victory, man. I told you, like we said before, it seemed like the guys from outside the city or outside of Metro Detroit, they coming down and playing some motivated basketball.
Flint be pulling up balling, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I was impressed with them giving Loyola their first L of the season. But shout out to Loyola, man. That's a great start, to be undefeated that long.
Yeah, shout out.
He a shooter. He get the squad
Shout
involved.
out to Grant Bean on their squad too. I seen a couple of the highlights, man. I was kind of impressed, man. So shout out to Grant Bean as well.
All right, bet. I'm gonna just go through a couple and our records. You know what I'm saying? Be what they are. But
I was definitely in first place though. I know that much.
Man, whatever, man. Hey, hey, look, man. Before
Keep
we
that,
get off
man.
high school,
I think I'm in first place.
You in first place now?
I think so.
Hell no.
I ain't
I
lost.
I feel like
since
Jay
the
took U of D at that Brother Rice game because I took Brother Rice.
What you mean?
I think you took a U of D too,
What you talking about? What game?
but it wasn't official. The game we was at
That
together.
didn't count. We ain't.
I know, but in J rules, you know what I'm saying?
No. If that shit was in the group, it count.
I didn't pick in no group.
Yeah.
He asked me for the game, and
Yeah, we was talking when I was texting you. We was talking.
You asked me, yeah. I said Brother Rice.
You did?
Yeah, I got it in the text.
All right.
That's what you said. I ain't say.
Nevertheless, man. Hey, listen, we here and we want to talk about some of the games coming up this week. We got some good games on Tuesday, Friday, and it's a tournament in Grand Rapids on Saturday. Tuesday, let's talk about some highlight games. We got U of D versus Catholic Central. I feel like we all feel U of D's.
We making predictions on all of them, huh? Let's
But
get it.
some of them we all
Let's
agree
get
on.
it.
But some of them
Yeah.
gonna be a wash. You feel me? Whether we
Yeah.
win or lose.
All right, let's get it.
So U of D versus Catholic Central. Who we got?
I think we going U of D. on
UAD?
this one.
U of D.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about, you see him? He did like this. He did like this.
U of D.
Nostradamus. Okay.
Yes, sir. U of D. Let's go.
All right, St. Mary's versus De La Salle.
Yeah, let's.
St.
St.
Mary's.
baby.
St.
St.
Mary's?
Mary's.
St. Mary's. Hey, hopefully they don't trap my boy Trey all game, bro.
You see, I'm going St. Mary's too for the record.
Okay.
So that's a wash. Okay, now our two, I would say games, of the night on Tuesday.
Okay.
Old Redford at Summit
Yep.
and North Farmington at Ferndale.
Okay.
So let's talk Old Redford, the young boys, at Summit, which is a really good team. I think Summit lost once or twice, maybe, if that. They got a
good team, well coached
So who
team.
you got?
Who you got? Is this
Who I got?
Who you got?
In this game, I got Old Redford, bro. I'm going Old Redford. I feel like the young boys they gonna come to play. This is gonna be a challenge for them.
Okay.
Playing on the road, but I think they're gonna be ready to play. I know some of them will be ready to play this game, but I think this will be a statement game for Old Redford.
I like that. Where you at, Joe?
Oh, asking me next?
Yep. I'm still undecided.
I'm gonna go Old Redford because I know they personnel. You know what I'm saying? I can't just go with a team that I don't really know like that.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with Old Redford, man. I like the freshman.
Man, this could be my chance to, make some segue and get out of last
I think
place.
Summit is a strong. They're a well coached team. You know what I'm saying?
They're a good team for sure.
They gonna go fighting if Old Redford depends strictly on their talent, they losing.
Yeah, man. Oh, Redford coming off that game, what they had a couple, like 90 to, what was it, 90 to 0?
90-0.
I'm going on Redford too with y'all, man. We gonna just keep it moving. And North Farmington at Ferndale.
Ooh-wee.
Ferndale's been playing really good as of late. They kind of, they had a rocky start. North Farmington, they are who they are. Still one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah.
Still got Ryhurst, still got Ty Landon, all them, PJ. So
Yeah.
where y'all
I
going?
mean, bro, Ferndale, real talk, they've been playing real well lately. Coach Rickman got these boys rolling. They seem like they found their groove.
Yeah.
With that being said, I still feel like North Farmington is one of the best teams in the state. So I'm gonna go with North Farmington.
Okay.
I'm rolling with my boy Ryhurst. I think that he saw the rankings and he ready to play some motivated basketball.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I think Rod Hurst got some words for y'all too.
For us?
No, for
Yeah.
y'all too.
Oh, that's my guy. If we locked in, we ain't switching up. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, man. Who you got, bro?
Who I got? I gotta go. I gotta go with North Farmington, man.
Who you got, Smooth?
I'm going with Ferndale.
Oh, you gotta go with your dog.
But time out.
No,
Quick
I
question.
ain't mad at you.
Are y'all
Look.
cool with me changing my pick from All Redford to Summit? Are y'all okay with that?
Go ahead, change
Yeah,
it.
we
all
cool
locked
with
into
that. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Because we already made the
Because
pick.
you already had. I remember what
I
was
was-
that last pick you was kind of suspect on the last time we had a pick, bro. You was switching sides, bro. I forgot who it
Don't
was.
even matter, man.
But
I'm easily swelled.
now
but
you
that-
go ahead.
that-
So you
that-
going
that's no.
Summit now? You
I'm
going
going
Ferndale?
Summit. I'm going Summit and Ferndale.
Okay.
I think those was good picks, Smooth. I ain't
Me
gonna
too.
lie.
I'm not
Listen.
tripping because I feel like North Farmington's tough, and I feel like I ain't gonna say it's like a trap game or something like that, but it's like they
gonna
facing
lie.
a highly motivated Ferndale team
I'm
at
picking
Ferndale.
North Farmington because of Rod Hurst, but my Negro Dominus told me to pick Ferndale.
should.
But I'll say this: I feel like North Farmington's tough, bro, and they are a really good team. I just don't know if that style of play is conducive to long-term success for all their players. I like to see my players play 4 quarters. No disrespect to the people on the bench, but I want to see players finish games and get numbers. That's just me.
In this game that's about to come up between North Farmington and Ferndale, I do think
Yeah.
Coach Rickman will have his squad prepared.
They'll be ready.
They'll be
Yeah.
ready.
They're gonna be
Yeah.
ready, and that's why I'm going with
Let's
Ferndale.
learn how to word that.
Cam, Chris, Noah. You know what I'm saying? Trent. I mean, I need all the boys to show up.
I'm rolling with North Farmington though.
Ferndale, I'm gonna be in there, baby. We need one.
Let's go, Ra.
Now, yeah, hey, Ryan.
PJ,
Hey,
turn
Ryan,
up,
chill
dog,
on me.
let's get
Chill
it.
on me. PJ too, man, because
All right.
they be coming with the smoke. But all right, let's keep it moving quickly, man.
Let's get it.
We got River Ridge versus U Prep on Friday.
This Friday. I'm going River Rouge. I just like how Keyshawn is hooping, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going River Rouge, bro.
same. I agree. I'm going Rouge too. Jay, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Rouge on this one, man. I'm gonna roll Rouge.
All right, bet. We got Davidson versus Grand Blanc. Where we going?
I think I'm gonna go Grand Blanc, man.
Grand Blanc.
Yeah,
Not
I think
mad.
they got more winning experience.
Who you like on Grand Blanc? Your guy, man. Come on, show him some love, dog. Show your guy some love, dog.
No, I like Grand Blanc, man.
Jay, who you got?
Who you got? Nah,
Okay.
man, you know who I'm rolling with. I'm going with Davidson.
Davidson.
You know, Greg Lawson. I'm looking for him to have a big game. He's going to lead his team to a victory.
Man, I want to go against Nostradamus, and I'm going with Grand Blanc. Yeah, last
dog. Hey,
last second switch up.
Davidson, listen to me. Listen to me, Greg Lawson.
You better ball.
No.
Hey, no,
Smooth
man.
be switching up, dog.
Hey, no, hey, for real.
Smooth be switching
Hey,
up.
for real, because hey, no, I was brother with Davidson initially. You know what I'm saying? But
This the game. This the one right here.
This you right, bro.
Greg Lawson, this the one.
This is the one.
No, we ain't talking
Let's
Greg Lawson
talk about
earlier
that,
because he had
though.
27 and 14
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
crazy.
What I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
the
like-
one. This the one where he
14
gonna show.
assists,
This
bro.
is one of them games like or performances where it's like, he can just stamp his like,
So
Yeah, I'm here too.
like I'm here, I'm top in the state.
and
you
look,
feel me?
like so we had this discussion like as far as the sophomore class, and I like y'all feel like it's 1A 1B right between Trey and A cover. Do y'all feel like it's,
Don't pigeonhole us, man.
all right. So
Don't pigeonhole. You gotta be careful. with
No, all
this.
right. So look, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Well, do we think I can ask the question? Do we think that it's a 3-man race in the sophomore class, or do y'all feel
It's
like
definitely a 3-man race.
okay? So this is what I'm seeing right now. Like
I thought y'all said it's a one-man race.
As far as what?
I thought Trey, y'all said was head and shoulders.
He head and shoulders right now.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Because I
it's
thought I
like-
was fighting for
They
A
were
Cup.
trapped. UD were trapping him
Yeah.
in the backcourt, double teaming him the whole game. I never seen a sophomore double team the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
That says it all right
Yeah,
there.
that says a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot. But I think Greg Lawson gonna look at this game like this gonna be the one that really this could be the one that, you know what I'm saying, stamp me in there. And they going to start talking about me with the rest, how they talk about Acuff and how they talk about.
When you look at what Trey is doing as far as the fear he puts in other teams where they just don't even want him to touch the rock.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Don't even give him a chance to get going.
Yeah.
Then you look at Acuff as far as the percentages he's shooting as far as from the trade. It's like ridiculous. It's like, when the last time we see this? And then you look at Greg Lawson, who's filled for the game. It's just far as like points, rebounds, and assists. It's just I don't know. It's like it's all different. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say. You know what I'm saying? I think the performances that we seen Trey and Acuff, we probably seen them more, but they then came through every time we seen them.
Yeah, every time we pull up, they gonna ball.
I think this is gonna be the one.
3-man race for sure.
I think this is gonna be the one that's gonna
solidify.
It's gonna be a special one, man.
I respect that. I just feel like Grand Blanc has a better overall team, and that's just gonna get him the dub. De La Salle versus UAD. I feel like y'all feel like this one of the games of the week.
Yeah, this one's gonna be the closest for sure.
Who you got, Joe?
Ooh, you gonna go at me first?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go UAD. De La Salle's in a little rut. They gotta come up out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think, UAD with Sonny, you know what I'm saying? He bouncing back and he got a full head of steam, bro.
Yeah, fresh off that dub.
Whoever's in the way, they got to watch out.
UAD, that was my first L of the season as far as predictions.
Oh, yeah. What you got this
Who
time?
you got this time?
You learned your lesson?
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm going with UAD.
UAD?
I'm going with UAD on this one, man. And like I said, I predicted them to hit a streak soon.
Yeah, this is it.
And this might be the start of it, or they might just be, feeding off that last game they just won. So I'm gonna roll with UAD.
Man, it's tough for me, bro.
You got Smooth.
De La Salle, I really rock with y'all. I like the squad, but I think UAD is gonna take care of business and do what they got to do. So we're gonna keep it moving. That was a clean sweep. Brother Rice at Catholic Central. Brother Rice versus Catholic Central.
Brother Rice.
Brother Rice.
We'd like to see Uchenna, how you say it?
Uchenna Amene.
Uchenna, have a great performance. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see TJ go for his buckets too.
TJ back, man. TJ got one leg, one arm, and his head ain't already
separated shoulder, elbow dangling.
TJ said that he came back early for the St. Mary's game, and he hit me like, "Oh yeah, don't forget, hey, we beat St. Mary's." Like he made sure to, notify me that they beat St. Mary's. He said he came back early for that game. And I think he had like 14, 15 or something.
TJ out there like RoboCop.
Man, what?
Right, dog. Man, hey, I'm not mad at them, man. Bloomfield Hills versus West Bloomfield.
Concussion protocol. They got something for TJ, man.
They need
TJ, this is high school, man.
Check them out.
TJ also HGA.
And they got
TJ, bro.
Look at the drugs.
No, we gotta go check TJ out.
That shoulder was came back in 1 week. I said, "Damn, TJ, I thought you was separated, bro." Said,
nah, man, we did concussion protocol.
Could Catholic Central
there,
pop Brother Rice? Is it possible?
You said what?
Could Catholic Central get Brother Rice?
No.
All right, bet.
No.
All right, bet.
No, go ahead and pick. You was gonna pick Catholic Central, bro. Go ahead and pick him. Go on the limb.
Brother Rice was a clean sweep.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to pick RoboCop.
No, I was finna pick De La Salle for real, bro. De La Salle, just to switch it up, keep it funky, but I can't go.
I'm gonna go with UAD. Yeah. All right.
And I know Hamtramck and E-Course was supposed to play. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I believe that game has been canceled due to whatever the reason is. I don't know.
Unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah. So Saturday we got a tournament in Grand Rapids.
You hit that West Bloomfield? You ain't gonna talk about that one?
Did I mean to skip that? I don't know, but let's talk about it. West Bloomfield versus Bloomfield Hills.
I'm rolling with West Bloomfield. Shout out to Coach Arnett Jordan, dog. I'm gonna roll with Arnett.
Arnett Jordan over there?
He the head coach at West Bloomfield.
Oh, man.
This is first year?
Arnett Jordan over there? I'm going Bloomfield Hills.
Yo. Man, I'm going. Hey, I feel like Bloomfield Hills got somebody that's nice.
They do, bro. They
Okay.
do.
I'm going West Bloomfield on that one for the record. Saturday, up at Grand Rapids, they're having this tournament. Huron versus Benton Harbor. I'm going Huron.
I'm going Huron too. They just beat what? Port Huron North.
Port Huron North, yeah.
Yeah, so
going Mac.
I'm going Huron.
Huron.
Yeah, okay. Warren Lincoln versus Grand Rapids Northview. Who you got?
Warren Lincoln for me.
Going Warren Lincoln.
Same here, Warren Lincoln. Clean sweep so far. Now it's about to get interesting. Michigan Collegiate versus Grand Rapids Christian.
So I'm gonna go with Michigan Collegiate on this one.
Michigan Collegiate is too athletic for me to pick against right now.
Same here.
Okay, so this next one is the interesting one then. St. Mary's versus Grand Rapids Catholic Central. Yeah, Darrell Brooks and Caden Brown, man. I want to say first I'm going with Grand Rapids Catholic Central.
I'm going with St. Mary's.
I like that.
That's a tough one, man.
Come on, Jay.
I'm going with St. Mary's.
I like that. And I want to talk about what took you so long to make your decision. Is it because you feel like this is a good game for Trey to come out and kind of like,
I'm rolling with Trey on this one. I mean, I do respect Darrell Brooks and Caden Brown. I feel like they got a great team.
Yeah.
But, I think Trey always ready for the spotlight, the moment. And I think this will be one of those games where, we see the best of Trey McKinney. So
I feel that. A couple years ago, St. Mary's played Grand Rapids Catholic Central out in Grand Rapids at one of the colleges. I can't remember which one it was. And it was playoffs to get to the Final Four. And Grand Rapids won. Last year, I seen Grand Rapids take out a good Ferndale team. So I don't bet against them. You know what I'm saying? Caden Moore, I feel like it slept on. And if he was in the D, I feel like it'd be a lot of talk for him being the number one senior. You know what I mean? So, all right, fellas. So let's get into college, man. I want to start with Imani Bates. We haven't filmed since he dropped 29 straight points, had 43 against Toledo. He was hitting crazy shots, bro. What's y'all thoughts on his game and what's going on? He's averaging 20.4 on the season. But what's y'all thoughts on Imani?
Man, he just look like a one-man wrecking crew out there, bro. Like, once he get going, he makes shots. And the way he makes shots, he will make at any level. You know what I'm saying? I think he's showing NBA scouts that this year. Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a professional scorer. And I make shots at a high level.
Too. Yeah, bro.
And against anybody. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to do that in a college game, which we all know is not favorable to scoring like that.
40s, you know what
I'm saying? Right. It just shows what he'd do if, he gets in the right situation.
He's showing it, and he's showing his range as well. Like, it's not that he's just shooting. Like, he's shooting from deep, pulling up from deep, creating a shot, catch and shoot, all different variety of different shots.
Which is opening up his driving abilities at times. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and that's the one thing, he had 9 threes against Toledo. Crazy. But he wasn't just settling. After a while, you seen him start, getting to the cup as well. And then starting to pressure him a little bit more.
Yep.
So, no, I like what I see out of him, man. To be on a scoring streak, I played in the MAC, and for him to be on this type of run in the MAC is highly impressive.
And I feel like he's learning, and with him having big games after them, like low games, to me that speaks to like that's positive to me.
I mean,
what's y'all thoughts on that?
If you think about it, we were saying like this is really his first year of college for real.
Yeah.
So if we looking at this as a freshman playing basketball in college, bro, this is highly impressive. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is just
You made a good point with that.
Yeah, I think this is gonna like show scouts that he most definitely all eyes on him, man. I mean, I think sky's the limit for Imani.
Okay, is he coming back next year?
I'm gonna stick to what I said earlier.
What'd you say earlier?
A couple of episodes, I was saying like I think it depends on March. I feel like
March. You still waiting on March?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on March.
I think it depends.
29 straight.
Yeah, what I'm saying is just like if it's the right person looking at it with the right eyes.
Yeah.
As far as what Blood said, as far as like this is really his freshman year.
Right.
And if you look at it like that, you know, it's a no-brainer that he's out. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the case with Amani is he's been in the public eye since he was a sophomore. So this just shows, like, when the spotlight's on you, how they look for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where it is right now. That's the only reason why it's a question, is he coming back? You know what I'm saying?
Right, because of the drama he been through.
Even if he wasn't in no drama. It's just the cameras just been on him and they looking for, you know, critique stuff about his game or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you look at that as a freshman and be like, yo, that's consistent.
Yeah, facts.
That's consistent.
That's a first-round pick right
there. Yeah, for sure.
I see a first-round pick when I see him playing. But to keep it moving, because we're going to talk about all the college players from the D that's kind of – or from Michigan, I should say, that's putting in work. I want to talk about Rakia Jackson. From the Lady Vols, she's averaging 17.8, 5 rebounds, 5.7 rebounds, and she been doing good work, man.
Shooting 55% from the field, bro.
Which is efficient. So talk about her game and, you know, what she's been doing and kind of, you know, what you see out of her, Jay.
Well, she caught my eye early, man. When she was a freshman, you know, she was dominating, I believe. She was at Mississippi State, right, Vince? Yeah, so since she done transferred over to Tennessee, it seems like she done she starting off where she left off, you know what I mean? And one thing I'm seeing a lot of is consistency, you know, staying in double figures, doing a good job rebounding, and she's shooting a great percentage from the field. And she one of my favorite players, honestly, watching, yo. It's like, Rakia got game. She tough.
Let's get into David DeJulius, Cincinnati, Michigan transfer. He's averaging 14.5 on the year. He's been playing pretty good as of late. And I know
this was one of your picks, I remember.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I know I like his game from the runs. He play like he got a little C.J. McCollum in there, a little Dame Lil. Yeah, he got moves, bro. And you know, I feel like they're gonna make some noise, you know, and possibly get in the tournament. What you think?
Who, Cincy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure like what they're gonna do as far as like in the March Madness, if they'll get in or not. But David DeJulius, last 3 games, it look like he's been playing pretty good. You know, I know he's
10
one of
for
my
11 free throws. He getting to that free throw line.
He getting to the cup. Yeah, he finding a way, figuring it out. But I like his game. 14 the last game, 2 out of 3 from the 3-point line, 9 assists. He doing a little bit of everything, man. So shout out to David DeJulius.
Yeah, we gotta show him some love while we're here. Saginaw Valley State University. They came into town recently, and I can't think of who they got in the team. I think it was Mr. Basketball from last year. And, you know, not only did he win Mr. Basketball, he was Gatorade Player of the Year.
Yes, sir.
He averaged out there like a triple-double last year, for real, for King.
Almost,
so,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he came into Wayne State, and what's your thoughts on that? What'd he do, Jay?
He came down here with nothing but madness on his mind.
Okay.
He was a man on a mission.
he knew the city was coming out.
He did.
I seen a few people there.
On,
you know what I mean?
He played well. So 18 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. The highlights, hopefully we can run them, but he looked good in the highlights. I wasn't able to attend the actual game, but so they pulled out the win. They got the dub against Wayne State, but he looked good, man.
He was one of my favorite players over the years. When he was in high school, you know what I'm saying? I think that stuck out about him to me was when I first seen him was his passing ability. You know what I'm saying? He's a strong guard. He can finish with either hand. You know what I'm saying? He's a winner. So I'm looking forward to seeing him develop, man, and becoming like, you know, a strong college player. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Joe, was your first time seeing him at the run?
Was at the runs. Yep.
At the runs?
Yep. That was my first time.
One thing that we was saying when we seen him, if I remember right, was like he got that Detroit point guard feel to him. Like, that's his style of play. And just watching these highlights, man, I was impressed with these passes. Bro, the passes is crazy.
He's tough, and it look like he's shooting that thing, too, at a good clip. You know, a couple pull-ups. And like you said about his game, like strong guard. I like that. It looked like he ain't going to settle. He going to get the team involved and put up big numbers. So I was happy to see him come down to D. come back home, get some home food cooking. You know
Some
what I'm
hometown
saying?
cooking.
Yeah, hometown
we gotta shout out Athlazon, bro, because they be everywhere, bro.
Everywhere you want to be.
They get every high school. They get every men's high school game,
every
women's
college game.
college.
I swear, hey, listen.
I mean, it's only a matter of time before the Pistons, reach out. You know what I mean? I've been calling. They haven't been answering.
The brand recognition is different because the kids notice when they in the building.
We
appreciate
shout
the
out
love
Vince,
too,
like
man.
You said. But Simon been balling, man. He been getting a lot of double-digit assists lately, and that's just what he be doing, man. He had 10 and 12. One of these recent games. I feel like he gonna dish that ball. That's what he do.
I've always been a fan of his game. His passing ability is crazy, and he has the hottest hoodie on the market right now, man.
Hoodie.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Oh man, with the crosses all over the body and the hood.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about the hoodie he just dropped. So tell the young dogs to go get that.
I feel like it's a lot of players that, from the D or from Michigan, I should say, that are. I feel like they ain't getting the burn like up at Michigan State. Even Michigan sometimes. I would love if Joe could kind of just touch on.
Joking.
I would love if Joe could kind of
crazy as hell.
touch on touch on that, man. Like players from Michigan not getting them, the minutes and coaches playing the politics, man.
We could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you feel me? Everybody mad that they ain't like the number one ranked player in Michigan or Mr.
20,
Basketball.
Right.
And they don't know what comes with that. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
They don't know what comes with that.
Another level.
Yeah, and it's like,
about it.
The number one players, you know what I'm saying? What they not prepared for, y'all asking for it but not earning it.
Yeah,
And then you go to Michigan State, you miss the basketball, or you the number one player. Guess what that coach want to do? He want to prove that don't mean to him. Is y'all ready for that, number one players?
To come in college and average 9 points, something like that.
The thing that frustrates me about Michigan State, though, is they lost by like 17 the other day.
Yeah.
But what's the kid name that he like? The
point guard.
Algorithm. What's his name? Oh God!
AJ Algorithm.
AJ Algorithm. Algorithm. He get 20 points and lose by 17. Why can't a Detroit kid go up there and get some experience and lose by 17?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
It ain't fun to watch.
Shout out to AJ Algorithm, though. You feel me?
It ain't fun to watch, man. It's unfortunate sometimes.
And it's like, bro, even if he do play a little bit more next year, it's just like these 2 years he could have really used to get better, bro. The experience would have helped him out. But
let's talk about Jaden Akins. Yeah, like he been putting up solid numbers. The more minutes he's been getting, I feel like the more production he's been having. See his stats right here. Last few games, last 4 or 5 games, double digits. Thoughts on Jaden?
I mean, I think he's doing what he can with the minutes he get. You know what I'm saying? Making the most of them, being a hustle player. You know what I'm saying? Staying on the floor.
Figuring it out.
I think it's hard. With the skill set he got, I think with those minutes, it's hard to really develop and, sharpen your tools. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to be put to use in, big time minutes and where you getting the minutes. I mean, the ball in those minutes. You know what I'm saying? But,
Nah, one thing I do see, like in the last 5 games, he had 3 assists, 4 assists, 3 assists, 2 assists, and 0 assists. I just feel like if he had the ball in his hand a little bit more, he'll probably be able to create more. But I know that's not within their style of play. But just let you know that he can create if he has the ball in his hand. And when he does have the ball in his hand, he can score or create. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can see a little bit more of that. But we shall see.
We shall see, man. Hopefully tournament time, they turn up and let him loose. But I think he's getting
any of you guys have any questions for Izzo? Because, he always has a lot to say when, the media asks questions and they ask about players. He has a lot to say. I mean, we are no blood, no foul. Athlazon, what questions do we have? We should ask him.
Yeah.
My first question for Izzo would be, Coach, Pierre Brooks averaged 40 points in the Lansing program. and I know that's not a professional league, but he averaged 40. I don't know anybody average 40 anywhere. That's tough.
Yeah.
Will we be able to see his scoring ability a little bit more this season, or is that in the plans within Michigan State? That would be my
Like, is it in the future? Is he? Are you waiting?
Like, is there any
time?
reason why he's not getting any more scoring opportunities?
Yeah, my question is, what are you waiting on? What are we waiting on? What, like, tell me. Like, I want to know. Like, what are you waiting to see that you're not seeing already? So, yeah.
The question would be, who you talking about, Pierre?
Talk about Pierre specifically, yeah. Straight, I mean, because I feel like
I think that'd be my question, bro. Like, I thought, him being Mr. Basketball, coming out of high school, I like Pierre game. He seems like he's a proven scorer. I just don't see him getting the same opportunities at Michigan State. So that would be my question, just in his case.
Man, because
that'd be my first question.
What's his answer gonna be?
Huh?
What's his answer gonna be?
That doesn't translate into Michigan State basketball. That isn't the Spartan way.
Got you. Unfortunate.
What will be your question, Joe?
Huh?
What will be your question for Izzo?
What would be my question? I don't know, bro. Maybe like kind of like Smooth. What are you waiting for? What are you looking for?
Mm-hmm.
You know why? No.
Mind game,
why do Detroit players got to wait till their junior year to have some type of freedom? What do you have to prove to you before you trust them on the court?
Let them loose.
And I don't want to hear he didn't close out 100% right.
Yeah.
Or the shell drill he didn't meet. I don't want to hear that because you could
box out in the
somebody
war
who
drill.
wants to play. You tell them that one time, they're gonna correct that.
Big fact.
And Pierre is not a guy, and we've seen him that doesn't listen and doesn't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro.
He's a hard worker. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? From just
he gets it in.
Yeah. So it's
he gets it in.
I don't understand. Hey, Wendell Green Jr. I love his game as always. We talked about him before. Averaging 13.6. But I feel like he a dog, man. What's y'all thoughts on Wendell?
It seems like he putting up some good numbers, man, and a good rhythm. The SEC is tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
SEC real tough this year. But to see him, kind of, I don't know, losing Jabari Smith and I think they lost somebody else to the NBA as well. I think the big fella. I forgot his name, but for him to, step up, losing that, what they lost, man, I think that he's doing pretty well, man, answering that call.
Mm-hmm. The thing that I was most impressed with him in the summer runs is just his presence brings up the level of play. You know what I'm saying? He's like a true leader. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to galvanize the troops and, you know what I'm saying, win games. And it always looks like he having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like always has a positive, positive energy, positive attitude, bro. And, he's showing it this year for sure.
I think he can get play at the next level. What y'all think?
Oh, for sure. I think, NBA, overseas, like.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to them runs this year. I mean, this summer, the run's going to be crazy.
Y'all seen Andre Karolinko at the game? At the Sixers Nuggets game?
No, tell us something.
Yeah.
Tell us something, blood.
Yeah, come on,
I ain't seen him
it.
neither, but
what happened?
What's the day? Embiid dropped 47.
Oh, man, that's what you're talking about,
47.
Bro.
Hey, man,
hey, bro, I cannot wait to talk about this because Embiid
I
took it
love
personal
that game.
and get into it, Smooth. I'll let you introduce
Yeah, man, yeah.
And
okay.
I think you.
you know what?
You're definitely Jokic.
He most definitely.
You're definitely Jokic, bro.
Hey, just to be clear,
you Jokic too. You was not Jokic.
I said if I had to pick, I'm taking Embiid.
Oh, okay. You Jokic.
I'm Jokic, but what I said 1A, 1B. I'm just taking.
It ain't no 1A, 1B when it comes to that, bro.
And I respect that. But we've seen him be, have times where he fell a little short. You know what I'm saying? Jokic is consistently consistent, bro. Whether he having 15, 11, and 9 or dropping 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I went Jokic.
Where did
But I love Embiid more, I ain't gonna lie.
Where did Embiid fall short at? Like, tell me that.
When it's about on Sunday.
No, I'm talking about period. Like you said, we seen him
well, like
fall short.
like times in the playoffs, and I
But
I know where you're going. I led you there.
Okay.
I see where you're going, because the same thing happened to Jokic. But it's been times where like I've been pissed off at Embiid by not playing harder and not going for buckets. You know
what it
times.
is?
What's that?
It's just like Akeem Olajuwon. We more pissed off than at our black brothers, man.
You might be right.
We hold our black brothers to a higher standard, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, and you know what? Embiid did comment on that. He commented back.
To what?
To Olajuwon.
What'd he say?
Personal, bro. He destroyed that, man.
Joel Embiid said, it's funny when you got these old guys always talking about posting up. You need to spend time in the paint and all that stuff. You can't win that way anymore. It's not the freaking 90s or 80s like it used to be. So they must not have a high basketball IQ. That's from Embiid on Olajuwon in comments.
Yeah, I mean.
So with that said, bro, hey, I'm not saying like, I said it depended on what day it was, I think was my answer last time. But, on Sunday it was Embiid's night, 47. And a dub against your boy Jokic.
I just think Jokic is, for all the credibility that he's been given, it's like he hasn't really shown it in the playoffs when it counts. Like, he has 2 MVPs. Facts. I love his game too. It's exciting. I love the way, everybody touched the ball with him. You know what I'm saying? His passing ability or whatever. But when the playoffs comes and it's like, okay, you throw it to him and it's like none of them passes is open and they depending on you to score, can he do that? Can he do that? That hasn't been seen. I'm more likely to lean on Embiid when that happens.
Listen,
you feel me?
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. And it ain't like I'm like, Embiid. I rock with Embiid and the Sixers. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sixers is one of my squads, and they really doing good right now. Creeping that way up, you know what I'm saying, to the number 1 spot. You never know what could happen. But I felt like Jay said, I felt like he was mad about not being named the All-Star starter, which we're gonna go over.
Yeah.
And kind of wanted to let the league know, like, yo, I'm him. So I know you was turned up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely. I was happy to see a player, you know what I'm saying, take that on their shoulders and show that. Like, we haven't seen that in a long time. It's like, yo, this is personal and this is a regular season game, and I just want to show the difference between players. I wanted to see, that was exciting to see, for real.
Yeah, and for the record, I did predict 40 plus for Embiid. You know what I'm saying?
When, bro?
Sunday morning. Fact.
By yourself to yourself?
No, man, I was talking with Security D, man. We was getting our parlays together. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my parlay homies. We get them parlays together, man. He'll vouch for me. Jay, too. I told Jay about it. But anyways, let's talk another game that happened on Sunday. Celtics-Lakers. That was a lot of drama, you know what I mean? Oh, man. And I would just love to hear it because, first off, if you've been under a rock, LeBron, was going to the rack, got fouled on the left-hand scoop. Had a temper tantrum.
Oh my God!
I ain't like the temper tantrum because he hit his knees after he was on his hands and knees, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's rule number 1 in my house. You can get mad, but you can't be like banging the floor.
Oh God!
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So what's y'all thoughts on that, man? Just walk me through it and y'all tell me what y'all feel.
I have a lot of thoughts on it, but I think Brown was just on some like wanting to prove a point to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is. I think it was more like to the league than just I'm really mad at the foul, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was a little just,
I ain't never seen you get mad like that, bro. You ever got mad like that? Did all that? I know you can get mad. I feel like you can get mad. Break some stuff.
It was entertaining though, wasn't it?
No.
What you got for it, blood? What
you
think,
Jay
bro?
got? Come on, man. Give me some slander on Brian, man. What you feel?
It was a little OD, but I understand, man. Like, that shit was a blatant foul.
It was.
Refs ain't perfect.
And the one before that, Jaylen Brown barely got fouled. They caught that though.
All right, but Brown traveled too before.
Are we doing that? We going back
No,
and forth with it? No, I ain't mad. I was just,
refs can't see everything, bro. You know what I mean? But damn, I was surprised, bro. I ain't never seen Brown. It reminded me of when JR didn't pass the rock out.
Oh man,
and the clock ran out. No, it was another one of them tantrums. And I was like, but the biggest takeaway from that whole was Pat Bev showing the referee the camera, dog.
When Pat Bear shot the camera, bro, that joke was too funny, man.
Foul, man. That's a foul.
I seen a comment. It was actually Crenshaw in the comments, bro. He said, "What did he get the text for?" Like on some real shit, just showed the cameras.
That's it.
Why he getting text for that?
Bro, you can't do that, dog.
Because the ref was wrong.
He put. I mean, the game. Well, the game wasn't over technically because they're going to overtime. But it's like.
But he just showed the ref.
Man, he like, man, get that out of here, tech. I was like, damn, dog.
Think
Like,
you funny? Tech that up.
That's a
Man,
foul.
that was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Thoughts on Lakers? I know trade deadline's coming up. They did get Rui Hashimura.
They are playing better though. I ain't like they do look like. I mean,
Yeah, it look like they're gonna be all right. Maybe fight in for like the play in.
playing for sure.
Real quick, I wanted to touch on since I said Rui Hashimura. Shaq was commenting basically he didn't know who certain players were, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got into it with KD a little bit, and I just wanted to like show y'all and see, and kind of get y'all thoughts on it. It was kind of funny, dog. Look, okay, so Shaquille. So basically, Kevin Durant said Shaquille doesn't know ball? Question mark. And then Shaq came back hard at him. You know what I'm saying? And Shaq said, "I don't know ball, but I know how to brush my hair or decide to cut it when it's going bald. Love always, the bus driver." And then KD said, "Damn, I got cooked for asking a simple question." You know what I'm saying? Like, so Shaq went hard at KD. He like, well, because Shaq said he only know the top 10 players in the league.
Like Shaq, come on, but that's just like stop being a doofus, man.
Yeah,
like,
come
come on, show some respect to motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
I've been playing hard. You know
Like
what
he
I'm
want,
saying?
like
Oh yeah, bro.
you know what I'm saying. He want his flowers. Like
Exactly,
everybody,
bro. You
yeah,
can't-
he want
yeah.
his flowers.
Yeah.
He's so happy everybody putting him in his top 5 now, in they top 5 now, bro. But dog, you really wasn't top 5, bro. Was he?
Shaq,
I don't know,
top
bro.
five?
Nah.
I don't know, bro.
I got love for Shaq for sure, but I do hate that. I don't like when people don't know people.
That's what. No,
You know what
that's
I'm
what.
saying?
But he doing
Act
that.
like
I ain't
everybody,
rocking
right.
with that, bro. Like, especially if you an NBA analyst, and I mean, you gotta
care about
Yeah,
the
you
oth-
gotta
you
care
know.
about who you know and whatnot. Man.
I don't
At
even like
least
when they
show
call them the
respect.
others. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
you
I don't
gotta
like the
show
others, like
respect,
him
bro.
and Chuck.
Even if
I
you
don't
don't
like
know the
that.
name, dog. Like, you show respect. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
Is show
because
respect.
them be the players that can kind of change things and get you a championship, bro.
Hashimura, I think. What's
Not
y'all
that
think?
Hashimura's gonna get him a
No,
chip.
no, no.
I'm
I'm
talking
asking,
about other
what-
players.
What are y'all expecting out of him going to LA? Y'all think it's gonna be something or it's nothing?
Something. Not
Okay.
like everything you need to get dubs, like, to get to that next level, what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? A championship run. But AD is kind of like in and out, so it's good to have somebody there that can play the 4, a little 3, and be an energy guy and just help Brown out, I feel like. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna front. I think Hachimura gonna help them once he get comfortable in his role. Once he find his role, I think he'll complement them pretty well.
Vince doing a lot.
I see that, and I'm about to definitely get into it because basically the Bucks got permission to talk to Jay Crowder, who hasn't played all year. Are we ready for our free Jay Crowder campaign? 'Cause I know
That's
initially in Phoenix, we wanted him to play through whatever, because there was some stuff coming out saying he didn't want to play because he didn't want to come off the bench. He said that wasn't true, but now like the Bucks, I think that's a good spot for him, bro.
No, I think that
Little PJ Tucker role. I know the Mavs
damn, I
looking
just
at him
ain't seen
too.
him play all season, but I like Jay Crowder, man. Like,
You want to see him play again older? It's like you want to see him play before it's all said and done.
I think the Bucks is a good spot for Jay Crowder, but
Perfect,
we
yeah.
ain't giving him no free Jay Crowder
You want him to
campaign.
the campaign? All
No,
right.
I think he want that attention, so we ain't giving it to him.
Okay, I respect that. But that's a good fit though.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's
Yeah.
a damn good fit. That's the best case scenario for him. I know Turner is off the trade block. Got an extension with the Pacers. Any thoughts on Miles Turner? Blocking shots, hitting threes.
I don't know,
Pacers still in
man.
it.
Something.
Pacers in it.
Yeah, I just thought that they was gonna part ways eventually. I thought they was parting ways soon, but
This was the last year on his contract, huh?
I believe so. So this 2-year extension. I don't know, man. Something in my head. I thought he signed it maybe because they was about to get ready to trade him, but
I know there's a lot of teams.
they
looking
said that
at
they
him, but
kind of
he off
happy
the
that
market now.
they happy with where the Indiana is at right now. I know they originally was in the Wembanyama sweepstakes. They won. That was the goal for them at the beginning of the year. But
now they in the playoffs.
Yeah, now they in the playoffs. The team pretty, they pretty solid. So I think they're looking to keep Miles Turner.
No, I don't think they're looking to keep him, bro. I think they signed him for a 2-year deal, just because they didn't want this whole year to go out and they get nothing for him.
Okay, I got.
You know what I'm saying? So they signed him to a short 2-year deal just to give him time to figure out what they're gonna do with his
next move, right? So offseason he might be out of there.
This trade deadline gonna be crazy though. I do think it's gonna be some.
And people like it's gonna be the best trade deadline
I don't
of
know
all
if it's gonna be the
time.
best, but I do think it's gonna be some shocking moves though.
All right, so as we creeping up towards the trade deadline and everything, it's gonna be exciting times. I know Bones is in trade talks. I seen D'Angelo Russell in trade talks with other teams, and I'm interested to see how things play out. But real quick before we kind of talk about the teams and like let's talk All-Star game a little bit. As far as I know, it's a new format where we're gonna be basically the players are gonna be selected, of course, but on game day they're gonna do it like being at the park. You feel me? Where it's like, you know what I'm saying? I got you, and we're gonna see it. What's y'all thoughts on that, and what's y'all thoughts on the starters if y'all, got any snubs or anything?
I thought that was pretty cool, man. That nice creative way to, switch it up.
Yeah.
And
I'm a traditionalist on the All-Star game, man. That's what I'm realizing. I don't like all these rule changes.
Yeah.
I don't like all the play like 21 to 24 rule, and
I thought Embiid should have been a starter for sure though.
And the way they do it is different. It's like the players vote, fan vote, coaches vote, or something.
Yeah, I think whatever the player and the coaches vote should hold more weight, and that Embiid should have been a
it's
starter.
fan, player, and media. Let me say that. Fan vote, player vote, media vote. Because Kyrie got number 1 in the fan vote, which I respect. Number 1 in the player vote, which is I respect more than anything.
No, that's amazing that he's number 1 in the fan vote.
Number 1 in the fan.
All the shit he been through. That's
and then
crazy.
number 1 in the player and number 4 on the media. So what that tell you? Media taking that boy down, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been feeling. But with all that said, you said Embiid should have been a starter because we got the whole front court and not center like it used to be.
Yeah, I think
Embiid leads the league in scoring too. Don't forget
Come
that.
on, man.
So who do we take out? We take out Jason Tatum. I think that's an easy fix. But Jason Tatum's is career high in points, rebound, and assists as well.
Durant ain't played the whole year. Kyrie ain't played the whole year. Mitchell, it's easy to take Mitchell out.
Take out Mitchell. But see, with that backcourt rule, you know what I'm saying? It's the front court and the backcourt. You know what I mean? It ain't just 5. So
2 guards, 2 and 3 forwards, forwards/centers.
Yep, exactly. So that's why that is. That's why, D. Mitch got in there.
So but he really playing better than everybody that's starting. Who playing better than Embiid on there?
I'm with you, dog. My Sixers in the 3rd place. Y'all was clowning me earlier in the season.
I still don't think the Sixers gonna win the championship. That's a different combo.
No, but they a top 4 team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, whether they stay there, I don't know.
That's why you gotta stand on your.
I've been standing with them. Every time y'all been clowning me, I've been staying with my boys.
What y'all think about Ja not starting?
Ooh.
I did pick Ja as a starter, and I felt like
Ja on the West.
Yeah, I wish I had the breakdown of the player because the player rankings be my favorite to see that.
I think Ja the most exciting player, but over there in that West, that's tough. I don't know.
Been playing either.
I don't know if Zion should be starting, but I guess that's that front backcourt thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I like the 5. Tough. I ain't gonna lie. I like the 5. I mean, minus like I would have took out maybe Steph because he ain't been playing, but I can't take out Steph. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. I think it's gonna be snubs like it is all the time, and then like they ain't gonna make the squad. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I bet you Embiid be one of the first picks.
I don't think Embiid like that. Like he don't want nobody picking him.
What you mean? Oh, like when the captain's pick?
Yeah.
He should be stamped. He should be solidified.
Yeah. He should be a captain. Is what he thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
This is probably the first. Is this the first time the person that's led the league in scoring hasn't started in an All-Star game?
I don't know. We need a statistician on staff for that one.
Dave, where you at, man?
We need our statistician, man. So before we get out of here, just to kind of run down, Nets still one of the dogs in the East. Celtics, of course. You know, your usual suspects, the Sixers. But our West is changing every day, man. The Warriors back in the mix. I know they 5th place. You still, of course, got the Grizzlies. Nuggets, Nuggets, one of my squads, you know what I'm saying, staying with them. They're number 1 right now, although I think it's going to change. But the Grizz and the Kings, man. Let's talk about and the T-Wolves even back in it. It's like
they was just gonna skip over that 4th place team, bro.
They
coming.
I mean, as you look, the 9th place team, they 1 game away from the 4th place team in the West.
No,
so much parity.
They 2 games actually. But let's get into Kawhi and them boys, man, because Kawhi back, bro. He back. He looking good.
He looking solid.
He had a stretch of games where he was, you know what I'm saying, playing pretty consistent, dropping 25. 30 here. I like what I saw at Kawhi PG.
Yeah, I'm a PG fan for sure.
It's coming together, man. Clipperland, bro.
Clipperland gonna be all right.
Clipperland gonna be all right.
Man, well, that's what we know, man. We done been in here with y'all a long time. Shout out to the Simon hoodies.
Simon hoodies for sure.
Shout out to Pilot Kicking. Shout out to Faith and Focus. You know what I'm saying? Craig Cafe.
Craig Cafe is underway.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Under construction, but construction's almost over, baby. You see the lights? Y'all seen the lights in the wall?
Come get a drink. Come get some food.
Yeah. And of course, as always, tap in with Athlazon. You know, if you like to laugh, you know, I'm a comedian. I'll be a little bit of everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we moving, man. We got the motion right now, man. Any final words, fellas?
Oh man, we on. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Be ready to show your game when we pull up, man.
And that's the first final word. We don't never say nothing at the end. I like that. Be ready, man.
Be ready,
If
man.
you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know what I mean?
For sure.
All right, man. Hey, we tapping out. No blood, no foul. Athlazon, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Peace.